Hello again, guys. This is Mad King Corduroy here. What you see before you is a 1982 Zenith Data Systems Z-120. I got this thing from a local recycling center. I saw it there, and I was on my way back from work, and I just checked. It was like 12 o'clock at night, and I looked, and I saw this thing in amongst a pile of televisions. And I grabbed it. I saw the floppy drives, and I was like, oh my freaking god, I don't even know what it is. And I threw it in the bed of my truck, and then drove it home, and got it here, and looked at it, and I couldn't believe it. I had wanted one of these things for a long time. Unfortunately, as you see, the keyboard is missing, which really sucks. I'm guessing this was a donor machine, because as you will see shortly, it's not quite in working condition altogether. Now, if we take a closer look at the system here, you'll notice that it has two 5¼ inch floppy drives. They're full height drives, and they're 360K drives. If we go ahead and pop it open, you'll notice one of the previous owners has taken the time to make some inserts to protect the drives. Now I say make because this is obviously handwritten, but if we look at the back, you will notice it is a Kellogg's cereal box from 1992 with the Olympic team pin offer on there. Now if we look at the other one real quickly, because there are two, it is the same thing, but it's the back of the box. So you can see the send-away form right there and what the pin looked like, which is pretty freaking cool if you ask me. Definitely adds to the intrigue of this system. Now, if we take a step back here, you'll notice that it's an all-in-one design, which means that the monitor, the two floppy drives, and the keyboard are all in the same case, along with the motherboard. This computer design I find really cool, and I wish more computers had done this, but in practice they're really, really hard to work on and dangerous as hell because you can kill yourself on the monitor because they don't always discharge. Zenith also offered, before this, a Z-100 that was more like the Apple setup, where it was basically just take off the monitor and that's all you got. You got a little bit thing that has two floppy drives right there, but you had to have a separate monitor that sat on top. Now, if we take a look at the back here, you'll notice that there is an external CGA style monitor out and a brightness control, which is the J14. Now on a Z100, that would be your monochrome monitor out, and that would go to like your TV. It'd be a composite out. There we have the power fan, but right below it we have the power plug and switch for the wattage you'd be putting in, and there's the power switch. If we go over, you can see there's a network cable there, network cable plug, so you can plug it into a network and network with other computers. You have printer parallel ports and a serial port, and that is about it, because I am not exactly sure what this is for yet. So, I'll find out later. Now to take off the top, it's a little bit tricky. It's supposed to be easy, but it's not quite. If we go ahead and grab these little rails in the back here, oh, come on. It's not as easy as you would think. Let me get a better angle on it. There's also this on the side. You can stick a thing in and pull it back. There we go. Got it out. Now if we flip it. Oh shit. There. Now I gotta do the other side before this one falls down. It's not the greatest case design in the world. It works. There we go. And now the insides are exposed, so we can have a look at that. Okay, so as always, I've gone mobile here to show you the interior. And as you can see, that is the monitor from the inside. That is the controller board for the monitor, the power supply. But most interesting here is the fact that this computer makes use of 8-bit slots so that you can use expansion boards. This is obviously the controller board for the floppy disk drives, but also for an external thing of some kind. I'm guessing external drives or an external hard drive or something like that, but I'm not sure. Since this computer seems to be from 1982, and I'm not sure what kind of hard drives, if any, would be available for this system. Now, obviously, you have the 2 floppy disk drives there, and those are plugged into the controller board, as I said, and we can kind of see down into there, and you can see that there is that board there, whatever that is for, plugged into the main motherboard on the bottom. Now, I'm not sure what that's for because I don't risk taking this monitor out in case I electrocute myself, and I am not really keen on doing that. So, yeah, I'm not going to take it apart any further at the moment. Here on the side, you can see the side rails and how they actually work. I just pull them back, and what happens is these little square holes here, there's another one right up there, they latch onto these hooks here. Oh, there we go. So that it hooks on the edge, and then when you pull it out, it slides down and then lets go, obviously. Okay, and last but not least, we're going to do a power on test here just so you can see exactly what it does when it powers on. Now, I said it wasn't working, and you'll see exactly what's wrong with it in a minute, but it seems like it might be able to work, might be able to get working. If only I knew a little bit more about monitors, because I think this is a monitor problem. Now you heard that beep, I hope. It just goes ee really, really quietly. I'll move the camera up closer so you can see it, hear it, I mean, a little bit better. As you can hear, the fans are very noisy, but that is one indication that the power supply is working and things should be good. There also should have been a little flash as it seeked the drive here. So I'm thinking the board is mostly okay. It just seems that the video out is not working, because even as I hook it to an external CGA monitor, I don't get anything useful from it. So what is up with this monitor? If anybody knows anything about monochrome monitors, please tell me what is going on with this, because this to me says that the monitor is bad. But I've also had one monochrome monitor that seemed good, that when you plugged it in to something and it was controlled, then it gave, it showed information, but when it wasn't controlled, it did this with the vertical, lines here going brip, brip, brip across the stream, looking like it was, not working. So I'm thinking maybe some kind of controller thing is not properly working, but I'm not sure what the deal is. Let me move the camera closer so you can hear that little beep. Okay, now are you ready? It's such a faint beep that at first I didn't notice it, and I thought it was just the monitor coming on. But I looked up this machine and some basic information about it, and they're supposed to produce a beep when start up, and this to me sounds more like a beep than a monitor startup noise. So let me just turn it on, and you'll see exactly what I mean, hopefully. Hear that beep? So yeah, I'm thinking the motherboard might actually be working. There's something obviously wrong with the video though, because like I said, it's not working, and even the external monitor port doesn't seem to be working right. So I don't know. It needs a keyboard too, so I don't know if this is even fixable, but I'm definitely not getting rid of it because it is such a cool looking machine. So yeah, that's a look at my Zenith Data Systems Z-120 I just got recently for the low price of nothing at all. And wow, it's such a cool looking machine. I wish it worked, and I wish I had the keyboard for it, because keyboards for these are supposedly really, really good. They're modeled on the IBM Selectric keyboards, which to me says wow. Yeah, so I'm Mad King Corduroy, and this is Transcendental Airwaves. So for more videos like this, keep watching my channel, and I will definitely be uploading more things. You can see I have another system right there in the background I just got when I found this. So yeah, keep watching and you'll see what that is. It's nothing too special, but it's another video, right? Thank you for watching.